1975 Ford Escort Mark 1 RS2000. As you can see, finished in my opinion, my favourite colour, Olympic blue, with the blue RS2000 stripes. As you can see, it's got a pair of sibbies on the front, and it is on a set of steel wheels with the RS centre caps. We will cut to a video just at the end of this walk around. We have a entire truck, pickup truck full of spares with this. We've got the original proper wheels for it, and another set of wheels to go with it as well, which we'll show you. It's got a little lamp on the rear, as you can see as well. It does, and as you'll see in a second, it has Mark II RS2000 seats in it, and also me not being able to shut a door properly. Like I said, it's got Mark II RS2000 seats in it, but we do have the originals. Again, we'll show you those at the end. And it also comes with the original numbers matching engine. It has a correct spec Pinto in there at the minute, on the correct carbs and all that sort of stuff, which we will show you in a second. Like I say, actually it shows you how fastidious the owner is. He's had it rolling road tuned to exactly 100.4 horsepower, so the correct Ford spec. But like I say, the original numbers matching engine is with the car as well. We'll start by having a good look at the bodywork. I'll pop the camera underneath, we'll have a look under there. We'll check the interior out, and then we'll go for a cold engine startup. History on the car: the current owner bought it as a nice, very, very tidy road car. He did a couple of little jobs to it with the intention of using it as a hill climb car, hence the steel wheels. And you'll see there's a timing bar on there as well. The car, I believe he's done 2 tarmac hill climbs in it, and that's it. He kind of felt that the car was too nice to use for that, so he's now bought a Clan Crusader of all things, which slight left turn, but hey ho. So yeah, so the car, he's done a couple of little bits, so you'll see some scrutineering stickers and stuff in it, but all in all, it is a 99.9% road car. It just has a couple of little bits which I will point out. Starting on the front driver's corner, if we look down this side, you can see it's lovely and straight all the way down. It's not full of ripples, not full of filler. All the panel gaps are nice and neat all the way down this side. On the driver's front wing itself, if we go behind the bumper, that's all nice and clean in there where the bumper bracket mounts. If you get inside the arch, you've got a couple of little paint flakes from stone chips, but the arch itself is sharp all the way around. There's no sign of any corrosion coming through there. There is a little crack in the paint just there on the sort of rear edge of the arch. Steel wheels are lovely and clean and tidy with the RS centre caps, and we're on a matching set of Yokohama tyres. Loads of tread left in those, really nice tyres. The rest of that wing, all lovely and tidy. Along the top here, all nice and clean as well. We've got one very minor stone chip just there. And then coming up the front, all good along this seam here. There's no sign of any corrosion or anything coming through there. The rubber seal around the screen is nice and soft all the way around. And again, no sign of any corrosion or anything coming through. There's no sort of excess paint in any of the grills or any of the joining sections. It's all good around there. Screen itself, nice and tidy, no ingrained scratching or anything on that. Continuing our way down this side, we've got the correct RS2000 badge here. A couple more marks in the paint just along the bottom there. And while we're here, we'll pop the camera underneath. He did say it's not caked in under seal. Could do with a good clean under there, but it isn't caked in under seal, as you can see. It has had a fairly recent stainless steel exhaust, as you can see. The sill, if we go along, it's got a bit of road dirt on there, which we will clean off, but other than that, all lovely and tidy under there. Continuing down this side, the driver's door, nice and neat. Got the right stamps on the glass all the way down this side. Around the wing mirror is all good. This trim all the way down here, nice and neat. Inside the gutter there, again, all very good. Up onto the roof, no ripples or dents. Lovely and straight, nice and smooth. No stone chips along the leading edge or anything like that to whinge about. Nice and tidy around the handle and the door locks. We do have a couple of very small little nicks in the paint where something's been shut in it, or actually with it being a leading edge, you get a stone chip there. And then there's another one on the sticker pack there as well. Coming down this rear quarter, and again, normally you get stone chips causing corrosion down here, but as you can see, this one is all nice and neat. We've got a little split in the paint just there. The rest of the arch is lovely all the way around, nice and sharp all the way around. Inside the arch, a bit of road grime. A little pressure wash should sort that out, which we will do. but no sign of any corrosion or anything nasty in there. With a nice wheel and tyre. And as we come up this side again, from this side you can see lovely and straight. Nice thing is with the sticker pack, if it's full of filler and waviness, you can see it on those crisp lines, but that one, as you can see, is nice all the way along. And then down the bottom here again, another sort of common area for corrosion, you can see is nice and tidy. That lip there, sharp and solid all the way along. Around the filler cap is good. In that seam there again, that's nice. Rear screen seal is all nice and soft. Rear glass is good. It's got this nice little supply and dealer sticker in there as well, which is a nice touch. And it is stamped up on the rear screen as well. Seam on this side is just as good. There's no build-up of excess paint in any of these. Boot lid itself, again, nice and smooth. Not full of ripples or dents. Sticker pack along the back is all lovely and straight. It does have driving lamp on the back, which is nice. As you can see there, comes with its cover, which we'll put back on in a second. We'll just pop that out of the way. Chrome work on the back is really, really good. As you can see, that bumper's brilliant all the way along, even around the fixings. If we go underneath there, seams further down are nice. Lovely and tidy under there. Put the camera underneath, you can see the boot floor. Again, a little bit of road grime, but generally very, very good. That exhaust, all nice and neat. Rear axle looks to be very, very fresh as well. Nothing to complain about under there. Down here, that's all good as well. Around the light fixing, that's nice and neat. There's no corrosion or anything coming through. Correct badging on the back. Tail lights are all clean and crack free as well. Normally these are all pitted and horrible, but they're actually very nice. If we're being really picky, there's a little crack, I'm guessing where someone's over tightened the lens on the reversing light on the left, but the rest is all good. Coming around on the passenger side and again up this side, lovely and straight, not full of ripples or filler or anything like that. Lower half down here, nice and neat. Arch itself is sharp all the way around. Rear quarter, there's nothing really to whinge about there at all. Another good wheel and tyre. Have a look around the rear screen from here as well. Again, we'll have a look at that seam, nice and neat. All the rubbers all the way around are obviously quite fresh because they're lovely. Nice and soft, they're not dried out. Stamped up all the way down this side as well. Put the camera underneath from this side. And again, a bit of road grime, but generally very nice under there. Continuing our way up, we've got a little chip out the door where it's been opened on something at some point. Somebody just broke the paint. It looks like a sticker stuck the majority of the flak, and we do have a stone chip that's been touched in just there. Coming up this side, all nice and neat on the rest of the door. Panel gaps on this side are good. Badges are nice, quite often they can fade and peel. And along the scuttle on this side, and up the A-pillar and into the gutters, all nice and neat as well. And then onto the front wing. Inside this arch, we've got a little spit of the paint just there, and a couple of little stone chips, but generally pretty good. Very light scuff there, which actually does feel like it's sitting on top of the paint. That feels like it'll polish off. That is a chip there though. And you've got another one there, just a couple of little stone chips. And if we look up this side, like I say, nice and straight. Bumper corners on the front, the chrome's as good as the back. Really, really very good. Like I say, it does have this timing bar in it. Really easy to take off. There's one bolt there. Off it comes. You can fold it in so you don't bash your knees on it as well. And it does have a little fiberglass front valance fitted again. Nice, easy thing to remove if you wanted to. All the trim on the front end, nice and neat. Around the badging is good. The bonnet itself is lovely and straight. So externally, very presentable. More than happy to sit it on a show field. But again, not so nice that you're not going to worry about actually driving it there, which is the main thing for these things, isn't it? Coming on to the interior, lovely and clean on that door card. All the body coloured sections are nice. Door shuts are good. It's not had any seatbelts or anything slammed in them. It's not caked in any dirt or anything like that. All very good all the way around. Wood trim in here is nice as well, as is the vinyl section on the door and the furniture. Like I said earlier on, Mark II RS2000 seats, which actually in themselves are worth quite a few quid these days. These ones are really, really nice. As you can see, very, very good. But like I mentioned earlier on, we do have the correct seats with the car as well, which we'll show you at the end. Backs of that seats are all nice and neat. Headrests are good. Rear bench is lovely. Headlining, it's all nice and neat on there. little bit of pitting on the steering wheel, but generally pretty good. And the lacquer has dried ever so slightly on the wood pack around the dials. Nothing that you couldn't fix quite easily, but it is there. On the top of the dash, no cracks or any damage to that. Center console's all nice and neat as well. Shows 50,778 miles. We'll detail exactly what we know as far as where it's been and what it's done in service history, things like that. Grab those keys so we can get in the boot. Into the boot we've got a matching mini light, or sorry, not matching, we've got a mini light spare wheel. Like I say, there's 3 sets of wheels with this car. We'll show you those at the end. We've got the original jack and the cover, which if we move that out of the way, the carpet, if we're being picky, sort of seen better days, but it is still there. The floor itself, apart from being a bit dirty, which we will need to clean, we haven't done that, so I apologise, is lovely in there. Well, around the grommets and everything. No sign of any trapped moisture, any corrosion coming through. All very good in there. And then we can also see inside the inner arches, bulkhead and everything, all nice and neat. Underside of the boot lid's good. In these shuts, they're all nice and neat as well. Especially down here, there's no sign of any corrosion coming through or anything like that. Into the front passenger side again, nice and neat on the door. The wood here, all lovely and neat. Inside the door shut is good, as is the rest of the door itself. And then this passenger seat, same as the driver's side, really, really nice. Black carpet set's lovely. We do have a map light in here as well, which is a nice touch. And we've got a couple of scrutiny and everything, so you see it's done Kerbra, which obviously is tarmac, and Harewood. So it's done 2 or 3 by the looks of things there. The wood on the glove box, that's all nice and neat as well. Clock still works, which I don't know if you can hear, it is 4:30 at the minute exactly, so very good. And then into the engine bay, like I say, we do have a rolling road printout from sort of Ford specialist up here, Motorscope, at 100.4 or 100.5 horsepower, which is the correct sort of Ford spec for that engine. But we do have the original engine with the car as well. See on here, all nice and neat, all the plaques are visible as they are. Olympic with the AVO stamp on it. All very good on the inner wings. And around the firewall. It's been parked here a little while now, it's not dropping any fluid on the floor. Underside of the boot bonnet is all nice and neat. We'll get it fired up. Now if you know your Pintos, you know the rule, couple of pumps. Fire it up into life. Taking over nice and happy. All good around the front, no nasty rattles. We'll give it a little bit of a rev there. Again, nothing nasty coming out the back. I have briefly had it down the road. It drives lovely, steering's nice and tight, gearbox is nice and tight, engine revs lovely. Again, very indicative of a well set up standard spec car. So there you have it. We'll cut to the spare parts, but like I say, we've got a whole load of those to show you. If you check the description, we'll detail everything we know about the history. If you want to come and see the car, it's here with us every day for viewings. If you can't get to see us, again, let us know. We'll come and do video calls. We can send you extra photos, extra videos, anything you might need, just let us know. Thank you. So like I mentioned earlier on, we do have a good selection of parts. This is the original Pinto to go with the car. Correct numbers off the logbook, all that sort of stuff. Exactly the same spec as in the car. Just the original one with it. It does come with its gearbox as well. We've also got some uprights and some suspension parts, an original carburetor and manifold, starter motor, the all-important cover. In here we've got a jack, another set of plates, another set of spotlights. These ones are painted body colour as well. The jets for the carbs, some bits of trim from the seats. We've also got a set of mini lights. They've got a set of lovely 888 proxy tyres on them, all in nice condition. Wheels are very nice as well. We have the original 4-spoke RS alloys. We've got 5 of those as well, which is nice. You've got your spare as well. And as I also mentioned, we've got the original seats. So one of which is together, complete. Obviously needs a retrim, as you can see, but it is there. The other one is in 2 pieces. The rest of the sort of bits that go down the side are with it. Headrest is with it. So you could make them into a lovely set of seats again quite easily. So yeah, like I said, good number of parts there with the car. If you've got any questions or anything, please get in touch. If you want to come and see the car, it is here. All the parts will be here to go through. But like I say, any questions, just get in touch.